This is Roy, the history teacher, and I want to welcome you. If you have followed any of my campaign that I've been playing, you have seen that I've been playing a Ultimate General Civil War campaign on Brigadier General Plus difficulty using JMP Rebalance Mod version 1.29.1. That is a CSA campaign, but one thing that I do not have a lot of experience with is the Union campaign. And all the time that I have played Ultimate General Civil War, I think I've only played one Union campaign, and it was either before I added the JMP mod or it might have been on 1.28.4. I really can't remember how far back it was. I played one full campaign on BG. Mostly I play on the CSA campaign. I like the CSA side, the CSA battles. I like the fact that the CSA recruits tend to be a little better at the beginning. And as Panda Kraut and some of the other guys will say, the Union campaign can be hard at the very beginning. The CSA campaign, to me, the battles are fairly straightforward all the way up to about second bull run. The Union, however, is a lot more difficult early on. And I've heard a lot of people talking about this first battle, this capture the train station, which is a very loose interpretation of the Battle of Philippi. It is not historically accurate, but kind of like the CSA campaign starts with the battle at Potomac Fort, which is a very, very loose interpretation of the Battle of Aquia Creek, which basically these two battles in real life only had a handful of casualties each, whereas these are some pretty major little battles that we have fighting early. What I am doing is I am going to start a Union campaign here on Major General Light. And I'm going to use my same avatar, Royce King, that I use on the CSA side, so it's kind of funny. We'll have an alternate history going where Royce King decided to stay with the Union instead of joining the Confederacy. And I have chosen Logistician, Artillery, and Army as my starting perks, and that's going to give us 3 in Logistics, 2 in Army Organization, 3 in Training, and 2 in Medicine, because the Union Army, you need to get training going as fast as possible. And I think, just from historical perspective, I don't think reconnaissance is going to be as important for weapons recovery. I think logistics is, because the Union gets more money and you have more weapons available. That's why I kind of went reconnaissance, training, and medicine to try to build a veteran army as soon as possible. So we're going to begin the campaign here. Because you can see there, I'm at 2 medicine, 3 training, 2 army organization, and 3 in logistics. So we're going to begin the battle of capture the train station. It says, General, our main objective is to secure this small town and its railroad station. According to our scouts, the garrison should not exceed 3,000 soldiers. We must capture the town before rebel reinforcements arrive via railroad. It's advised to use your vanguard to clear the town's perimeter from skirmishers or other threats. The rest of your forces are en route and will arrive from the southwest. Assault the town when all your forces are present. All right. Your reinforcements have arrived. Head to the town. All right, now that is definitely a change from the when I played it the first time, because I don't recall in that first campaign that I played any of these reinforcements for the Union coming from over here. As I recall, all the Union reinforcements came from way over here. Now I'm going to just talk about my strategy for this battle, because I have kind of done a playthrough or two on it just to see how it goes, because like I said, I'm not as familiar with the Union campaign. So we have Zook, who is split. You have Zook 1st Brigade, Zook 2nd Brigade, and Schaefer's skirmishers. And I'm going to go ahead and detach skirmishers from Zook. I have mentioned on the Discord board, I used to be a person that hated skirmishers. I hate them now. I love skirmishers. I use them all the time. I detach them from everybody, even if I don't know if I'm going to need them or not. And you're going to see what I'm going to do with them here in a minute. So let's talk strategy. There's only one victory point here, and it's this town here. This is not a victory point, although the Union, or the Confederacy, see I said the Union, I'm used to playing on the CSA side. The Confederacy does have at least one brigade in here. There's another brigade that's going to be up on this hill. They've got some skirmishers here. They're going to get some reinforcements in pretty quick. I find it interesting that CSA reinforcements are going to come down this road, and then Union reinforcements are going to come down this road like they were following them to the battle. So, hey, that may be what they were doing. There's also going to be an infantry brigade here, an infantry brigade here, at least one skirmisher. There's an infantry brigade out here, and there's an artillery battery here. Now, here is my plan, and I see a lot of people that do different things. I've heard a lot of people talking about retreating south here of the river and then waiting to attack back and take the town, and I am not going to do that. In fact, my focus is going to be on getting Zook's brigades and the skirmishers down here. There's going to be a CSA brigade. If we can take him out, that's good. I'm going to use this force to drive the Confederates out of the town and across the bridges. Then I'm going to slide Zook's guys and the skirmishers across this bridge and get them into town. And then we're going to hold right here at these bridges because that's the only two places across. And the CSA will wear themselves out trying to force across those two bridges. And we got two artillery batteries, and I'm going to set up one of them here, and I'll set up another one kind of up here where we can help cover. And I am going to fight this battle from this side of the river once I get Zook's guys across and get ready for the Confederate counterattack, which comes from all out here. And one thing that in the second phase you have to be ready for is the Confederacy has a big armored train that's going to come down in here, and it will come right here, and it will blast, 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 blast. Okay, so you have to take it out. So you have to have an artillery battery right here to dedicate to hitting that train. And if both of your artillery batteries can hit that train, you can take it out faster, and that's even better. You can either disable it or it'll eventually start backing up. Now, the other thing about this battle, and hopefully I don't know if it's something that Panderkraut and the guys could address, but from what I have seen, all of your detached skirmishers reattach at the phase change. And the problem is unlike at the Potomac Fort, where you phase change into a totally different battle and it starts kind of all over with defending the fort. And this one you phase change, but you phase change and you pick up exactly where you left off, except all of your skirmishers are gone. So you can't have your detached skirmishers in a position where they're critical for you as the phase ends, because if they're holding a critical spot, they're not going to be there. And if your infantry brigades are engaged with the Confederates, you won't be able to detach them. So I've learned that the hard way. But anyway, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go up here to Zook's guys, and I am going to grab this skirmisher and then the two detached skirmishers from Zook, and I want these guys to move straight down this road without trying to get up on the mountain. Now, they're going to run into, I think there's going to be a Confederate skirmisher right there, and they'll run into him. But the reason I am telling these guys to line up facing this direction is because that'll keep them marching straight down the road. If you try to tell them to go out here and form a line this way, then they're going to try to be moving up on the side of the cliff and moving down through here and wearing themselves out. So normally you can kind of ignore that. These guys don't get too crazy right here. There's one skirmisher here, and there's a Confederate infantry brigade, and maybe another skirmisher that's going to come down off this mountain. And my plan is to try to engage them about right here. By that time, we should be pushing these Confederates out, and once we've pushed the Confederates across this bridge, that opens up this bridge to get Zook's guys across. So that's the plan. Now let's go over here and take a look at what we're going to do. Now, I know that there is a Confederate infantry brigade right here, and it's small. And I want to engage it, but at the same time, I want to force it back toward the town. If it runs away this way or gets away out this way, then it's going to be a pain in your butt through the whole first phase running around behind you. And so everybody that's here, including this, I want to force this way and either force it into the town, force it across the bridges. We just don't want it to escape out into the open. So I'm going to send my detached skirmishers all way out here to try to come back in on their flank here. The other dedicated skirmisher. We're going to get way out here. And then these 3 infantry brigades and the artillery are going to come up, bam, right on him. Oh, wait. Somebody is in that selection that oh, that skirmisher. Yeah, I didn't want that skirmisher. I want this skirmisher to go out here, like I said. Alright, so now let me reset that so that I can make sure I got what I want here. Alright, and in the best case scenario, I will be able to shatter him, force him to surrender, instead of just routing him, because I don't want him running away. And let me find old Royce King. Here's Royce. Come on, Royce, you're going to go there. Alright, so we're going to be ready. I'm going to keep an eye on my mini-map just to watch and make sure that no surprises are popping up over here. Alright, so we're advancing on Philippi. Let's see, is everybody moving? Yep, looks like everybody's moving. Got a big mess right there is what we got. Yeah, right down here there's a Confederate brigade moving kind of up on every now and then. He pops up. And you can see that Confederate brigade, there it is, he's showing right there. Okay. Use my mini map to jump up here. What I'm trying to do is to get these skirmishers to circle around in place far enough that well, somebody shot at somebody, and I don't know who it was or where it was at. That they, okay, there we go. Alright, we're okay right here. I am very surprised because the last couple times that I took a look at this, there was a skirmisher right here. So I do not know where that skirmisher is. I guess that's a good thing. No, that's a bad thing. Alright, so. Now we will probably start taking some artillery fire. Yep. There's that infantry brigade I told you about. Problem is I got right now is he's going to retreat faster than I can charge. Try to stop him right here. Trying to hold him up so that those infantry brigades can get to him. Normally I would not charge with skirmishers, but I'm trying to hold him up. Oh no! What did I do? I sent somebody somewhere. Somebody somewhere is going somewhere that... Oh, nope. Here we go. Alright, so you captured him now. Go that way, Scales. Go that way, Scales, the skirmishers. Get up here. Get up here. No. Alright, I'm going to have to hit pause. Okay, Loomis and Walton. Bam. You need to come this way. Alright. Loomis, you need to engage. Alright, he's already wavering. Keep engaging. Alright, now I want one artillery battery to get up right here. I want this other artillery battery to get up right here. Alright, Royce, King, get on up here. Supplies, get on up here. Alright. Okay, let's see where we at over here now. Alright, we're engaging here. We're engaging here. I'm gonna pull this skirmisher out. Probably not go that far. Let's get out here. Okay, we're okay at the moment. We're okay. They are routing. Don't want to overplay my hand and wear myself out too quick, but I also want to take out as much of that stuff as I can take out so that it's not still there later. If I can capture that artillery battery right here, that would be great, or at least shatter it. Alright, bam. Okay, good. Now. Alright, let me jump back over here and see what's going on. We are okay here. Alright. Get on up there. Good. Alright, Zook's guys, get up here. Okay. Now we're gonna start sidestepping Zook's guys, keeping them oriented toward those. Oh, there's those skirmishers I was kind of looking for. Okay, so try to shift artillery. There's no way they can get to him across that river, so if you can hold your prisoners right here, there's really nowhere else to try to send them to. So, oh, that's not my supply guy. That is, okay, here we go. Oh, they're tired, that's the problem. Okay. Alright, so now I will get some reinforcements. The trick right here is going to be to try to get Zook and all my skirmishers out of town and across this bridge without any of them getting wavered. And if I keep my skirmishers out here engaging, and like I said, I don't know that this is the best strategy. This is just how I'm going to play it. You know, I haven't really watched anything on how to do this. Alright. Let's see if I can get Zook's guys. Come on now. Okay, he'll be okay here. I'm gonna try to get him up here where he can help better. Right here. Here we go. I'm gonna have to move. I'm gonna have to limber up. Try to get across. Okay, I'm pretty happy, at least I think I'm happy with what's going on. I may be totally unhappy when it's all said and done. Like I said, I know that a couple of my skirmishers are going to, so I am, believe it or not, I'm going to try something here. I'm going to try to get a couple of these brigades back away from the fighting so that they may actually be able to detach their skirmishers. Of course, I won't be able to do that with a couple of the brigades that are up there defending the bridges. Okay, so my force is all concentrated now. I have all my force in the town and I am defending the bridges. Now I will get reinforcements that will come down from the west. In fact, they will come down this road here in about 20 minutes. And this may be a very, very bad strategy that I've tried to employ right here. We will see in a moment, I guess. We'll get Walton, Zook, and Zook as far back here as I can afford to get them, so that hopefully I can redetach their skirmishers. I just thought of something. If I pull Loomis back and put these two dedicated skirmishers in there, I might get the chance to detach all of my skirmishers. So let's try that. Okay, this is just me trying something now. I'm not saying that this is going to work. Looks like they want to focus toward the north bridge. Don't see anything building up toward this south bridge here. So I may not be able to hold this with just Stockton. I know what I can do. I'm going to get these skirmishers that are detached down here. Yeah, let's get all these guys down here closer to the bridges, because they won't be there when the phase shifts. So let's get them down here defending the bridge. That way that'll hopefully kind of hold off the Confederates from wanting to attack right now. They'll see more guys at the defenses, while at the same time my infantry brigades are getting back. Okay. One thing I'm still not sure of is if skirmishers can shoot across the top of fortifications. We'll try to find out there with Zook's other skirmisher. Okay, here we go. He's just sitting. I'm not exactly sure how many brigades there are. I know there was one here in the town, one came down off the hill. I pushed two back across. There's at least 4 over there, plus they got reinforcements. I see 4. Now they're bringing up. There's 5. They brought up their artillery within skirmisher range. That's unusual. What are you thinking there, Royce? That's actually Colonel King at the moment. Colonel King. I like Colonel King's mustache. Okay. Well, I routed one of their artillery guys with just my skirmishers. That's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 infantry brigades I count now. Alright, so they have 6 brigades on this side of the river. I have probably set myself up for failure by not getting over there and dealing with them a little bit earlier. They don't look like huge brigades, but still. Let's put a little counter battery on him. What is he using? Ooh, Napoleons. That'll be good. Oh, Napoleons with a horse perk. Oh, yeah, we're driving them back. Good. So we've pushed them back. Alright, here comes Root up. Let's try to encourage Root not to come across that bridge. What's this one? 17. Ooh, more Napoleons. Alright. No, not enough. Alright, here we go. Let's go. Canister shot only at the moment. Nope, let's go. Canister. Okay, rebels prepare for a counterattack. Ooh, alright. Now we're going to jump into this phase. And so now my whole defense is going to be gone. Like I said, you can see all the skirmishers are missing. But hopefully I'm far enough back that I can detach them. It says, the town is secured, but the rebels are determined to retake it. We have prepared some entrenchments to stop their assault. Yeah, I think those were already there. Multiple enemy regiments approach from these roads. The more serious threat is the armored train coming down the rails. Without cannon, we will have great difficulty neutralizing it. The good news is that we've got reinforcements en route, which include strong artillery batteries. They should arrive in about an hour. Alright. It's going to be a hard fight, General. Ready to receive your orders. Alright. Pause. Okay, if this worked like I... Yes, okay. Okay. Alright. Get in there. Get in there. Alright. So... Alright, let's see. I'm going to hold there. Alright. Hold on, let's see. I am going to try something here. Go there. Go there. Go there. Better yet, let's put Scales, our largest brigade, right there in the town. This is a Zook. Who is this? That's Zook. We'll put Watson in the town. Alright. Wait, I said I was going to put, so I need to put Zook here. Try to get Zook up here. Alright, Loomis is going to move up. Alright, and we'll keep the artillery right there because that train's going to come. Alright, here we go. We'll see what happens now. See what materializes. I know I got reinforcements coming. Just the question is... No, I want Zook's skirmishers to go up. I want Zook's brigade to go here. I want Scales to get up here right behind him. Hey, guess what? I think my reinforcements are arriving. In a minute. Oh, good Lord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. That's a long charge he's making. Oh, good Lord. Stockton is already wavering. Alright, I'm going to pause it and go up here and check out my reinforcements coming down the road. Alright, so here we go. So, got a 3-star. So that is, what else is in there? There's some artillery in there. I know there's artillery in there. And that is 3-inch ordnance rifles with a horse perk. So they'll be able to get down here pretty quick and start shooting. And first corps, first division. Okay, that is 3-inch ordnance rifles with horse perk. 3-inch ordnance rifles with horse perks. Alright. These must be regular U.S. Army units. Alright, is there any more guys up here? I don't think so. I think that's everybody. Okay. I hope it's everybody. I don't want him to waver. Get Scales up here, get Zook in there. Don't see nothing coming from there yet, so. Yeah, we can't bottleneck them on that bridge. Where you going, Stockton? I think I'm gonna need more help over here. Okay. Oh no! Bruce didn't go nowhere. Uh-oh. Okay, we have brigades approaching from that direction. Yep, okay. I see him. Yes. Okay. Oh no, my skirmisher surrendered. And I don't have anybody to go after him. Yep. We'll send Royce out there after him. Come on, Royce, go get him. got a couple brigades coming from out there. Problem is, scale skirmishers are retreating right daggum. Go get him, Royce. Get out of there now, Royce. Get out of there, Royce. Come on, scale skirmishers, get back. What we got going on over here? Alright, we're alright, we're alright. Not too bad. Oh, no, I did not want to charge. I wanted to target him. I didn't want to charge. I didn't want to charge. I just wanted to target. Come on. Uh-oh, got one down here. Alright. Oh, they're massing over here. Okay, alright, we're okay. Well, I'm not, we may not be okay. We may be in a world of hurt. Okay, you know what? Now we're going to charge because I actually want to be on the other side of the creek. And, man, that artillery is fast. How are we sitting out here? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Getting bum rushed up here. Oh, get up here, Scales. We have problems. No, no. Get over here, Bruce. I need you. Get up here, Bruce and skirmishers. I need you. Uh-oh. He's charging. Yeah. That train's gonna come down that road in a little bit. Alright, okay, he's routing, Get up here, Scales. Get up here. No, I want you in position. There. Come on up here. Oh, here comes that train. You gotta target this train. Go, come on. Get up here. Gotta target the train. Go. Start taking out the train. Come on, Bristow. Take out the train. Gotta kind of keep an eye on what's going on behind you too. Oh, he's charging. I bet he ain't charging that infantry brigade. He's trying to pick on my skirmishers. Fall back. Keep hammering that train. Keep hammering that train, Bristow. Hammer it. Drop, Hayes. Drop. Come on. Oh, King, I don't know where I told you to go on accident, but don't go there. Okay, we took the train out. That's a good thing. Alright. Fall back. Stop. Okay. Alright, Bruce, let's go. Come on, Bruce and skirmishers. You can go too. Run. Stop. Come on, Watson. He's routing. Let's get that artillery up where he can help us out a little bit better. He's wavering. Good. Come on, Bruce and skirmishers, get out here. Let's go. Come on, Bruce. Let's go. We need you out here on the flank. Come on. Zook's holding. We're good. Don't want him to hit my artillery. Hit him with canister, Woods. Come on, hit him, Woods. Hit him with canister. Give him the canister, Mr. Bragg. No, where are you going, artillery? Stop and shoot! I don't know why my artillery is spinning in frickin' circles. Well, of course you're getting routed because you keep spinning in a circle instead of shooting at who you're supposed to be shooting. Alright, come on now. No Roy skirmishers can get out here. Okay. And I realize we still have some guys behind us. I have not forgot about them. They are not the biggest threat at the moment. Fall back. No, not charge. Fall back, fall back, fall back. Put you back here. Okay, I could probably pull Schaefer. I don't think there's anybody left back here. But as sure as I do, there'll be a sneaking skirmisher come sneaking across right there. Remember, we're trying to defend, so we've got plenty of room. We can give ground right here. Uh-oh, I have two guys wavering. As long as they don't rout, we'll be okay. Man, now here comes Wheeler. Get some artillery fire down there. Trying to get a line formed out here. They're making it difficult. Oh, no, no. Yeah. Couple minutes. My family is informing me that they are ready to eat. Alright, so we've got 12 minutes on the countdown to hold. I'm pushing them back out of the town. Okay, we're on a 10-minute countdown now. I'm taking a look here at how we're standing. Schaefer's guys. I think we're clear right here. I'm going to send Schaefer around. Alright. It's definitely not going to be a clear. Not going to get a clear here. Well, just as I said I was going to send them up and around, they start pulling back. So, okay. Okay, we got 6 minutes on the clock. I can't even remember which units that I actually get to keep. Everybody's exhausted. So, pretty much I'm going to say that this is going to be about the battle because I can't chase. It took everything I had to defend the town. And there's a 2-minute count right here. So, not pretty, but that is a successful defense, or actually not a defense, a capture of, and then a defense of Philippi in the Battle of Capture the Train Station. Like I said, I'm not sure which brigades I get to keep, and just not very sure. I can see that I've got a lot of guys, under 1,000, but then I've got a lot of detached skirmishers out there too. Alright, and there we have it. So, victory at Capture the Train Station. I lost 23,055. Let's see if it'll tell me. Okay, wow. Yep, I lost about 1,000 of guys that I'm supposed to keep. Let's take a look at officers. Milroy wounded. Maney wounded. Royce King promoted from colonel to brigadier general in the Union Army. And let's see, we're going to end up with about almost 600, 550 rebores. These are going to be about 600 Mississippis. Not as many Springfield 42s as I would have thought. A couple extra Napoleons. 276 Springfield rifles. Some Sharps carbines. That's all of it. It's not going to roll anywhere. Alright, so let's take a look and see how our army is going to be coming out of this. We're going to receive our campaign medal. We're going to exchange for some recruits. And Walton, that 2-star, he's a 2-star, but he's only got 844 guys. So what do we got? Got a Scales with Mississippis. Loomis with Springfield 55s, and Walton with Springfield 61s. But honestly, 2-star, I will probably disband him and use him to build new brigades to try to have some multiple 1-star new brigades. Woods is artillery. Looks like we got Woods as artillery. He started out with more guns than that. He lost 67 guys. Walton lost 330. Loomis lost 288 and 384. So there we have it. That is my first battle on the Union campaign on Major General Light. Not sure how that plays out with how other people would play it, but that's what I did, and it was a victory. Thank you for watching, and I will continue this Union campaign, and we'll see how it goes.